What's going on, y'all? This your girl Soul Charming, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of No Salt Podcast. So, guess what, y'all? I got another story time for you, right? I know, right? I'm doing too much. I know, but listen, okay? You might like this one because instead of me talking for a whole hour and 30 minutes about this one mother effing person named Jamal, we gotta call him that because if I use his real name, I don't want to be. I don't got time for the drama. But anyway, so back in 2020, in February, it started in February 2020. I actually started talking to the boy Jamal, right? And me and Jamal, I had to do my own little research, little side note, like do my own little research because I had to figure out like how the hell we started talking and how the fuck I keep letting that shit keep going on. But I digress. Anyway, boom. So we're talking. We're starting off with social media, IG. For some apparent reason, when I went back to go look at everything, it looked like I ended up hitting him first, but I don't hit up people randomly just first. And that's some real stuff. Anyway, so me and Jamal are talking. It was cute. I think it was. Anyway, I thought it was cute. We was talking. We was flirting a lot and stuff like that. I made it very known that I was not looking for a relationship. I don't care for one. I had technically just recently got out of a situation, so I was kind of cool off of relationships. But anyway, um, and my bad, y'all. This is called I said coffee, hot chocolate. Excuse me. So but things escalated really really quickly, right? So this is the time that Jamal car basically got told. Um, so me and Jamal are texting for like a couple of weeks and stuff like that, right? And we have yet to link up. We just texting. We're on IG, phone calls, or we on the phone just talking to each other, FaceTiming, and so forth, right? So one night, Jamal hits me up. Now this is the time I was living with my sister in West Philly. And Jamal hits me up. And I'm like, he's like, what you doing? I'm chilling, just laying down, relaxing. I want to see you. You know, regular conversation. I want to see you. See me for what? I'm already laying down. I'm chilling. He was like, I just want to come. I just want you to see me. Hang out with me for a little while. You know, I want your presence. I want your company. I'm like, I'll hang out. I'll chill with you for a little minute, but I ain't gonna be out here long, right? Cool. So he pulls up on me. That was cool. He pulls up. I get in the car. You know, we hug. You know, smiling. You know, flirting, doing a little thing, flirting, cause he was a little cutie. I can't cap. He was kind of cute, right? So we ride around a little bit and stuff like that. And he parks. He finally parks up a few blocks around from the apartment. We sit there, we talk, we chop it up. This, and the third. He did suggest a few times, like, you want to go get a few shots? And I'm like, now, mind you, it's already after, like, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning when this was going down. So he's like, you want to go get a drink? You want to go get a drink? I'm like, get a drink from where? He's talking about we can go to a little after hour, a little speakeasy. I'm like, I'm good, love. I'm okay. It looked like you was already a little sippy. Sippy, so I was doing a little bit earlier. I said, yeah, I'm good, though. I'm good off of it. We cool right where we at. I'm good where we at. Boop. So we chop it up a little bit. This is in the third. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting tired. We've been sitting out there for probably like an hour, maybe almost two. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go in the house. Like, you know, just drop me off back around the corner. So he drops me off. We get out the car. He hugs me. And this is when I kind of fell a little bit deep out because he was tall. So I was like, I'm a sucker. I'm 5'4", I'm 5'4", 5'5". Mind your business. So I'm a little sucker for a little tall wise. So yeah, it was there. Anyway, boom, that's over with. Maybe now, yeah, because this was actually when I was still at work. I was still working before before everything shut down, right? Excuse me. So I'm at work the next day. Y'all go to work. He called. We on the phone all day yesterday. Basically, I'm at work. I'm at just busting it up all day at work with this man, texting, calling, all that shit, right? And then the following day, now mind you, in between this phone call and stuff like that, me and him are talking. He goes tells like, now mind you, he's like, yeah, I gotta actually return back this car. I was like, oh, that's not your car, that's a rental. He was like, yeah, it's actually a rental or whatever, and I actually need this car because I'm about to go look for, I'm about to go look at these houses. I'm in a process of moving. That was a red flag, bitch. And I just want y'all to know, the red flags are red flagging, but I ignored the shit out of it because I wasn't looking for nothing serious. Supposedly. Right? So, he's like, yeah, I still need the car because I'm in the process of moving and I'm looking for a spot and this, and the third. I was like, oh, well, why don't you call the car rental place or something or whatever, or go up there and let them know that you need an extension. Put down what you need to do and let them know you got this thing. You need to look for a little longer or whatever. He was like, yeah, you right. I could go do that. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, the night goes on. That day goes on. I didn't see him that day. We just talked on the phone and stuff, right? The following day, I think this was my day off. I'm not really quite sure, but I believe it was my day off for me to do this bullshit. So, so he calls me that week. He calls me the following night. 2 days later, I'm sorry if you ain't catching up. 2 days later, he calls that night. And he was like, yeah, I want to see you. I want to hang out with you. This, and the third. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. Where you want to meet up at? Because, at this point in time, I was thinking, I'm like, where you want to meet up at? He was like, yeah, I'm about to come pull up on you. Oh, all right, cool. Pull up on me. So he pulls up on me and whatever, and we're riding around and shit like that. And I asked him, I said, yo, I thought you said you had to take this car back or whatever. Now, mind you, it was some white fucking car that he was driving at the time. And side note, it was in somebody else's name. It wasn't in his. Somebody else got the car in their name for him. So, anyway, so we riding around. We end up pulling up in Fairmount Park or whatever. So, if you from Philly, you know what Fairmount Park is. Anyway, we pull up in Fairmount Park and, we talking, we chilling and stuff like that. And then he goes to ask me, he was like, can you spend a night with me? And I'm like, spend a night with you where? Because, being at my sister's house, that's a no. You're not, that's a no. And he was like, well, and I'm like, you don't really have nowhere to sleep your damn self from that conversation. He was like, yeah, can you just stay with me in a car? Can you stay with me in a car? That was another red flag, but shut up. Don't be judgmental. Anyway, so I'm like, sleep in the car. I don't really want to sleep in the car, to be honest. He was like, I just really want to be with you. I just want to spend the night with you. I want to hold you. All the bullshit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we gets in the back seat or whatever and shit like that. We cuddling up and we started making out. We started making out. And it started getting a little hot and heavy. And that's cool. And I ain't gonna lie. That's the same night I actually ended up becoming that man girlfriend, because if I didn't tell him I was going to be his girlfriend, I wasn't going to get no penis. And I actually wanted some penis because the man got me hot and fucking heavy now. So, and I wanted some. And I was sexually attracted to him. Anyway. So we do it. And we get done doing it, etc., etc. That's cool. We went a couple of rounds, to be honest with you. Yeah. So we finished doing it. We finally calmed down for a second. And then we started kind of nodding the fuck off. But I started getting cold. So I'm like, yo, can you turn the car back on? Because, like, I'm getting cold now. He's like, yeah. Like, he mind you, he did nod off for a second. So he goes reaching the front to go turn the fucking car over. It's not doing nothing. It's stalled. It's not. It's just like, it ain't even stalled. It just, it light up and then it come back. It'll turn back the fuck off. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on with the car? He was like, oh, I don't even know. So I'm like, I'm just like looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. I'm not a fucking car expert. I don't really know. So then He gets up, he gets out the car, you know, get in the front seat, and keep trying the car. And I'm like, I say to myself, oh, I didn't, actually, I'm lying. I didn't say to myself, I said, so do you think they cut your car off? Because why is it not turning on? He was like, I don't know. Maybe a good 2 minutes went past. In a tow truck, we see lights coming around. I'm thinking the security. No, it's a motherfucking tow truck pulling up. Okay. The tow truck pulls up. And it pulls up right up in front of the car. He gets out the fucking car. I get out the car, get my life together, start pulling, get all my shit together, right? So I'm standing there just watching him. He was like, yeah, this car belongs to such and such. You know, you were supposed to have returned it. But, you know, the truck driver was being, not rude with it, but he was talking to him and like, yeah, you know, this car got to go back. It was supposed to have been back by such and so forth and so on, right? So I'm like, so I can't get home, basically. He was like, yo, chill. I was like, no. So basically, I can't get home. I said, okay. All right. I grab my phone. I call my friend Jim. Mind you, my friend Jim, that's my homie. Now, I call him. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning when this is going down right now. I call him. I'm like, yo, Jim, you busy? He's talking about, no, what's wrong? Like, now, mind you, he's wide awoke, not sleepy. He's wide awoke because this is my partying partner at this time frame. So, he's like, no, what's wrong? I said, listen, I'm with some bull, and we out in Fairmount Park, and his car is about to get towed. Can you come get me? And he was like, all right, I got you. Give me your locations. I said, okay, bet, right? So I'm about to send him my locations, right? He's talking about, no, you ain't got to do that. I'm an extra tow truck driver. Can some way that we can drop you off at your house or whatever, and then we'll go from there. I said, you can try, but I'm still going to drop these coordinates. He was like, okay. So, but then he do talk to can't even get the words out. He do talk to the tow truck driver, and the driver, the trucker, god damn it, y'all make me mix up my words. The trucker agrees to reactivate the car for a minute so he can drop me back home. And that was cool. I was actually grateful for that. I really was grateful for the trucker for that. So we get in the car, and on the way dropping me the fuck off, I text Jim and let Jim know, like, it's cool, Jim. He's able to drop me off before anything else. He was like, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna let you know when I get in. I'm texting this. I didn't say shit to Bull the whole fucking time. He's like sitting here trying to talk to me the whole time. I didn't say nothing to him. I was like really irritated as fuck on the low, and I should have knew better. So we drop. Now the tow truck driver is right behind us, in tow, right behind us as he dropping me off. He drops me off. I get out the car, irritated as fuck. I say, all right, goodbye. He said, my damn, I can't get no hug. I gave him this weak ass hug and said, good night, yo. Let me know when you get in the house. I really didn't give a fuck after that. And truth be told, I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure the tow truck driver just got the fucking truck and he got his car and went about his business like he was supposed to. Now, that's not even just that was nothing, because the next day I did I did get a phone call from Jim, because Jim was like, everything okay? You cool? I said, yeah, Jim. It was just, I told him everything that went down that night. And you would think my dumb ass would have been done with Bull after being embarrassed by getting your car towed in the middle of the fucking night, like we wasn't just in it